Out here in the woods. It's beautiful. River. And a rock laying on the ground here. Fossils. 100 million years old there. Yeah. Big one. In Pocahontas County here, along this river, and earlier I found some Brachiopod fossil. Here's some more along the river, little one. It looks like some crinoid here. A lot to look at over here. See if I find any good death plates. Massive block here. Good size fossils there. That does not look like fossils. Yep, there's some on here. There's one. Brachiopod. We got more here. Where did I see it? There. There's one. Got some iron in the stone. Right here, a couple of things. Not sure. There's a bunch on this one. those are. Alright, gonna keep looking. Beautiful here. Getting some wind down here, some crinoids. There. Backside we have some more. So those round circles are going to be crinoid. And they were animals which look more like plants. Other places I see the fossils are laying the other way. Around here I find almost all of them that way, for whatever reason, in the rock. Only a few I found are going kind of horizontal. These are more vertical, for whatever reason. Let's see what else we have around there. In here. Don't think so. Good thing about coming out here, it's the end of February, is I am not too worried about snakes right now. And the things that would bite. Actually, pretty nice weather here. What's there? Yeah, this got some Brachiopod on there. Okay. I'll keep on giving it a look here. This rock here is pretty big. Some things in there. They're probably just pebble marks and things like that as well. And we do see some brachiopods in there. There may be some in the water over here. This is a lot of snow melt. Not the warmest of water. This over here. Looking good there. This area too here is flat next to the river. A lot of prickle bushes. There's an apple tree in there as well, which makes me think people living over here sometime. Could be old bottles in there somewhere as well, hiding under the snow. can walk over to another section here. Workers. Ow. Alright, nice bar here to look at. Climb over there and see if I find anything in amongst these rocks here. Alright, climbed over here and saw this here. A couple of things. There's a rock with some crinoids on it. Brachiopod there. Underneath that, this very thick piece of glass and HICA maybe something? Chicago. Looks like some very thick. Man, would love to have seen what that was. Wow. Right in the same area here, I'm being attacked by this prickle bush. This thick piece. A little bit. Little evidence. Usually the fossils tend to be in thinner rocks than thick slabs like that. Don't know why. I kind of noticed. There we go. Nice. So definitely some evidence there. That's a big one. Smaller things. Let's look at the board. Look at this one. Bad angle of the sun. Let's see here. In there, I think. The ones around here, a lot of these little speckles. From what, I don't know. A little piece of sand or stone or something at the time. It's always super common to find like those little holes sometimes. Keep giving it a look. I found a rock here. There's Brachiopod fossil there. Thought at first maybe I was finding an arrowhead. No luck. I think there's some things on there, not well defined. Keep exploring over here. So over here now, just climb through some of these branches and found this. Look at that. So I was just saying to her, they ever find the crinoids on the side, and I believe that is what we're looking at there. Not an amazing specimen, but they're so rare to find here. I think this actually may be a keeper for me to the first one. Let's see what else there is. Alright, so I've walked over here. There's a little side stream coming off the river. It is full of rocks and stuff to look at here. And as I came over, noticed this one here. With the crinoid. There's some crinoids there. Oh, some more on this side too. Nice. Come wander over here and see what I find. There's some on there if I can. Bunch of crinoids here. Well defined ones. That's pretty, that one. Look at that. Nice. Not a bridge. So coming upon that bridge reminds me of this time I was out wandering the woods and came upon this guy name was Joe Bob. And Joe Bob was kind of there talking nonsense and stuff. I was trying to be friendly, so I was conversing with Little. Trying to keep my distance. It was alright. We sat down, shared a Gatorade with him. And Joe Bob was like, you know what? It's really funny if you switch the letter in people's names. So you take their first letter in the first name, the letter in their last name, or if they have two names, you can switch them. And you really confuse people, and it's funny. And I said, you know what, Bo Job? I don't think that's funny at all. So I walked back through these rocks again here. I'm finding a few things here and there, but nothing amazing to put on video. Although I'm sure they're there. Find some little pieces of old glass. Nothing with writing on them embossed like the other one. And you're gonna walk up through the woods a little bit, see if anything, old bottles or anything's hiding up in there. Keep exploring. Beautiful day. It's about 60 degrees, I think, out right now. It's supposed to snow in a couple of days, unfortunately. Right now, it's amazing. See what's up over here. A little up from there is a little hiking trail here, which seems to be a bit snowy. Pretty out here, though. Signage here. Roth Kugel Loop Trail, Smoke Camp Trail. There's a stream to investigate down there too. On my way to the stream. Beautiful. Well, this might be it for my day. This is an area looks like I'm gonna go hiking when the snow melts, as it's supposed to be like a 1,200, 1,300 foot climb up here. Wait for better weather. See you again next time. Thing, these little mountain roads. Room for one car, you're going around here. Snowy. Jeez. Someone coming the other way would be no problem. Lake Buffalo. Northeast Pocahontas County. We got a dam. You have people ice fishing out there. Lovely place for a picnic down here. Maybe another time. He's coming down from the dam. You know, I've had people ask me before why I moved to West Virginia. This is why. Beautiful. You know, I said before that was it. I was going home. Sometimes can't help myself. Maybe this is it. We'll see. I saw a little board over there was saying this was built in 1969. It's got benches and things around for warmer days. Bathroom. Back to the parking lot. The bridge.